How to build a 50,000 coin god squad in Madden 25. What is going on, everyone? And welcome back to the channel. So, assuming we're not bringing in, challenges or the one coin packs, let's just say you're building an entire team from scratch with just 50,000 coins. I know exactly which players you should be going for. Now, maybe you don't actually need all of the players I'm listing in this video, but I am going to be putting a player at each position that I think is worthy of it. And starting off with the quarterback position, Kyler Murray here, less than 5,000 coins. And honestly, you can probably get him for less. Just there was only one on the auction house, so I decided to get him. But still, you're looking at that 3,000 to 4,000 range. And don't worry, I will be going over the stats more in depth later towards the end of the video once the team is fully assembled. Now, if you did want to whale out a little bit more, I do think this 80 Anthony Richardson is great. 79 speed, 84 throw power, and he's only 8,000 coins. So if you're looking to go a little bit of the extra mile, Anthony Richardson is definitely one of the best budget quarterbacks in Madden 25 right now. Moving on to halfback, Devon A-Chain here. 4,000 coins, I will say, maybe a little steep, but it's still pretty worth it in my opinion. 82 speed with some pretty solid acceleration. And again, you can probably find him for like 3,000 coins there. I just spent the 4K just to show you guys here. But yeah, Devon A-Chain, Kyler Murray, some great options for the quarterback and running back position. Now moving on to the wide receiver position, easily Xavier Worthy, who is 86 speed, is definitely an instant cop. 3,000 coins, that's it. Just 3,000 and you get an 86 speed wide receiver. Now, obviously, his other stats are not very good, but when you have 86 speed, man, it's still very good for that price. And when the game initially came out, he was like 70,000. So now that he's 3,000, absolutely amazing. Brian Thomas as well, who has like 84 speed, is only 1,200 coins. He is definitely a great option as well. Now, if you're looking for something even cheaper, but still has some amazing speed, Quez Watkins is also a great option, less than 1,000 coins as well, and he has like 82 speed. Once again, I will go over the stats later in this video, just stay tuned here. But moving on to our next position here, we had some halfbacks, some wide receivers, and a quarterback so far, but now we're moving on to the tight ends. Luke Musgrave here, 75 overall, literally like 1,000 coins there. A very solid tight end as well. Now, I do have one more tight end that I think will interest you guys in. Is going to be Lawrence Cager here. Now, he is only a 71 overall, but he's only like a couple thousand coins, and he's 80 speed at a 71 overall for only 2,000 coins. I think that is definitely a steal in my opinion. So you can definitely have him, tight end 1, tight end 2. He's going to be a pretty good guy. Moving on to the left tackle spot, Paris Johnson Jr. Now, I did do a little research on the offensive line just to, get the well-rounded stats as much as possible. And Paris Johnson Jr. definitely fits the well-rounded stats at a 76 overall. Also, Trey Pipkins, again, fits, the well-rounded stats. I would say doesn't have any less stats than others. They're all pretty well-rounded, which is what I was looking for with these budget O-linemen. We got Luke Weichler here, the right guard from the Browns. Again, well-rounded O-line stats as well. We have Kendrick Green from the Texans, left guard. Again, some pretty solid, well-rounded stats, and for very cheap as well. Moving on to the center position here. Here's one that is pretty cool, less than 1,000 coins. Evan Brown here, who has 81 strength, and once again, some very well-rounded stats. So pretty solid O-line for being very budget and cheap there. So super cool there. Moving on to the defense, Al Woods, D-tackle, is a pretty solid choice here. 75 overall, less than 1,000 coins, and he has some pretty good tackling stats as well to hopefully, stop the run game as much as possible. But moving on to left end here, I have a pretty solid guy for you guys. Myles Murphy from the Bengals here, less than 2,000 coins. He's an easy cop in my opinion. We also have Leo, right end from the Colts. He's like 80 speed at 72 overall there, so he's going to be a pretty solid guy to have on the end there. Now, moving on to a middle linebacker, Chance Campbell, 1,000 coins with 83 speed and 86 acceleration as well. Now, some terrible coverage stats, but if you're using him, I don't think it really matters. Plus 83 speed for like 1,000 coins is absolutely insane. Eric Wilson as well has some pretty decent speed. We'll get to him in a little bit. DJ Johnson here, who I believe is an outside linebacker, also a pretty solid budget beast here, and once again, only a little over 1,000 coins as well. All right, now moving on to the right outside linebacker position here. This is going to be Lorenzo Carter here, about 1,400 coins. He's going to be a solid budget beast for the outside linebacker here. Moving on to some safeties. This JT Woods is actually 84 speed at a 73 overall. Now, this one's listed for 9K. I'm sure you can find him for less, but for the sake of this video, I'm not going to be spending 9,000 on a 73 overall. I think there will be a chance for you to find a cheaper version, but if you can't find one, 83 speed Percy Butler free safety from the Commanders is definitely a great second option in my opinion as well, if you cannot find JT Woods there. But a great strong safety candidate, Nick Cross, with 83 speed for literally less than 1,000 coins is definitely a great option for that strong safety spot here. Moving on to the cornerbacks here, Keely Ringo here, who's a pretty solid corner for a 74 overall. Again, less than 2,000 coins. He should be a pretty solid budget guy there. We also have this Zion McCollum here. Now, he is a little bit more expensive, like 4K, 3 to 4K there, but he is definitely solid as well. Looking for a fullback here, Troy Harrison is pretty solid, and again, he's only like 1,000 coins there. Now, since I had a little bit extra, I have just enough to get this 78 Marvin Harrison Jr. with 83 speed. He's 6'3" as well. I have just enough to get him, and that was about 50,000 coins spent there. So yeah, man, pretty crazy. Again, I know these are all technically golds, but these all fit some great budget beast descriptions, man. The stats kind of outweigh what the overall portrays here. The O-line, again, I tried to find the most well-rounded guys. I definitely just didn't go in blind. You know, I had to at least research a little bit, and these guys should definitely get the job done. Luke Musgrave here, he isn't as fast as Lawrence Cager, so do keep that in mind. He is 78 speed, but he's a little bit more well-rounded than that Lawrence Cager. But if you're mainly looking for speed, Lawrence Cager is definitely your guy with 80 speed, as you guys can see here. So just keep that in mind. If you wanted a more well-rounded but still decently fast guy, Musgrave's a pretty solid option. But if not, you're looking for speed, Cager is definitely your tight end one. Marvin Harrison Jr. here, 78 overall with 83 speed, 82 jumping as well. Again, not a lot of these, route running stats are going to be great on the wide receivers, but we're mainly looking for speed here, which is definitely one of the most important attributes here. 84 speed, 6'3", Brian Thomas Jr., man. Going to be an absolute menace on the field for you here. And of course, 86 speed Xavier Worthy, still one of the fastest wide receivers in the game still, but for 3,000 coins, I definitely think he is one of the best options to get for wide receiver here. Moving on to our next position here, we have Devon Achane and also Kyler Murray as well. So these are pretty solid guys here. Devon Achane, like I said earlier, 82 speed, 80 acceleration, and also some pretty solid agility. So Devon Achane, definitely a great guy to have on your squad here. Kyler Murray, definitely well-rounded, I would say, in both the speed and throw power. 78 speed and also 78 throw power. So if you're looking for, a bit of the best of both worlds with the, speed and throw power, Kyler Murray's definitely your guy. I would highly recommend, though, if you want to spend the extra few thousand, go get Anthony Richardson, 79 speed, 84 throw power. Definitely better than the Kyler Murray. I think he's definitely worth it. But if you're not, Kyler Murray is definitely a great option as well. Moving to the defense here. Again, if you can't find JT Woods, who is 84 speed, this Percy Butler, 83 speed, 6 foot, 191 pounds. Definitely a great option to have here. We also got Lorenzo Carter here. I believe he's still pretty quick off the edge. Yeah, 80 speed as well. He's gonna be a great outside linebacker for you. Chance Campbell, man, absolute great user. Again, I don't know if I'd leave him like in zone coverage and stuff. If you want a great user, a budget user at that, 83 speed, 86 excel, Chance Campbell's definitely your guy. Eric Wilson, pretty solid here as well. He's a run stuffer, 83 speed, 85 acceleration for Eric Wilson there. We also have DJ Johnson as well with 83 speed, 6'4". So again, another great guy, speed rusher off the edge as well there. Nick Cross, man, 83 speed for the strong safety here, 6 foot, 212 pounds as well. So definitely a great option for the strong safety spot here. Taking a look at the D-line again, I was looking mainly for like tackling stats and block shedding, and all these guys kind of fit, that budget criteria there. So Hopefully they'll be stopping the run for you, unless like they have a just absolute god running back like Marshawn Lynch with the X Factor. But I'm trying to do the best I can with the stats and what is given to me here and with the coin limit. So I think these are definitely the best budget options you could get. Let me know if you guys do have some other budget players that I completely missed on. I definitely could have. There's definitely a lot of budget players in this game, but we do have Zion McCollum here, 76 overall with 83 speed. Now his coverages aren't great, but again, the speed is definitely there. We also have Kobe Durant. I actually don't know if I showed this in the video. I did end up buying him. He was like less than 1,000 coins. So yeah, man, Kobe Durant definitely a worth it purchase in my opinion. 82 speed, 6'2", Keely Ringo though. Definitely a solid purchase in my opinion, man. But yeah, that's going to round off this video. Let me know what you guys thought of this video and of the team I built with 50,000 coins. Please do let me know in the comments below. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share this video. Let me know if you guys want to gameplay with this team. I would love to do that, but if you don't want it, I definitely won't. But if you do, I'd love to do it for you guys. But yeah, just let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.